Man, and we back with another episode of In Between the Lines. We your hosts, JL B5. How you feeling, brother?
Good, my dog. What's the word with you? You straight?
Man, can't
Yeah,
complain, brother.
the
Can't
original D
complain.
boy, the
Man, you
original
see
D
it.
boy.
You already
Yeah,
see it, bro. You already
cracking
know I
like
got to
Easy
rep the
E.
squad,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Stop it. Come on,
Easy E
fool.
with the flow.
We can't
Right
do
now,
that.
right now, right now.
Come on, brother. Come on. Come on, Lo. You can't do
Nah, you
that.
been straight though. Family good.
Can't do that. Man, I can't complain, brother. Can't
Fact,
complain, bro.
fact.
Know what I'm saying? Just working, trying to get to this money. You
I
feel
feel
me?
you, brother. Like everybody, like everybody. See, let's dive into it. But I
Man.
want to get into this combine though. Yeah, who you winning? Who you got? You know what I'm saying? Who you got?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I gotta start by saying bro. Like, I don't want to say I was disappointed at this combine, bro, but like, this wasn't one of the ones that just really just like jumped out to me. Like, it wasn't really just a lot of like spark. You know what I'm saying, bro? But it was cool, bro. Um, my winners, bro, the ones that I really think got themselves paid, bro. It's hard, bro. All them boys went out there and did their thing. You know,
Right. Mm-hmm.
everybody went and did that thing, but the ones that really just stuck out to me. I gotta say Landon Jackson, the DN
Mm-hmm.
from Arkansas.
Right.
We all know he had that viral video of him doing the bad drill, bro, was looking crazy, but bro
Crazy.
really had a solid college career, after he
Mm-hmm.
transferred from LSU to Arkansas.
He did start at
Bro,
LSU. I be forgetting about that,
LSU.
bro.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
So he really, bro, I think he really like he developed, bro, and he really kind of like found his own style of play. It's a little
Right.
different, bro. Like he kind
Mm-hmm.
of I want to say a little unorthodox,
Right.
but I think he had a really good
He
combine.
made himself some money for sure. He made
Yeah,
some
I
bread
really think he got himself paid. I
for sure.
really do.
For sure.
He had a great vertical. He ran a pretty good 40. So I think all in all, he looked good on bag drills. He
Mm-hmm.
was able to redeem himself. So
Facts. He needs to do that.
yeah, bro.
Definitely.
I
That was
think
a
that was
must.
one that was really, yeah, bro. Another one, bro. Golden. We
Mm-hmm.
already know Golden.
Yeah. You
We
might. Hey.
expected him to run fast.
Hey. That fast though.
You
4-2. Four
Bro, I
two.
mean,
Was we
we
expecting four
seen the
two?
separation of like we seen the separation on his route though, bro. Like just his body control, bro. How
Right.
he can run the whole route tree. Like,
Right.
bro,
But I
he
guess think
really
about this. I got a question. Do you think? Because I think about Bond. You know what I'm saying? Bond was kind of considered
the deep threat.
globally,
Yeah,
right? You know what I'm saying? He's
right,
the deep threat. He's the speed guy,
right.
right? You know what I'm
And he
saying? We'll
came
get
from
into
Bama,
Bond a little.
so
Right. He came from Bama. We'll get
right.
into Bond a little later, right? But I think Bond was kind of thought about that. So I think Golden kind of slid under the radar per
Right.
se as far as
That
speed
so
wise. You know
we
what I'm
would
saying? I think
consider
it kind of
him receiver
surprised some
too.
people, right? Who
Right.
Golden
Uh yeah,
at I
at
think
UT.
later towards the year, he kind of became the receiver one. You know what I'm saying? Once Big came to ride, he's a big game hunter. So I
Okay.
think, but towards the beginning of the season, they for sure were featuring Bond, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not to, you know what I'm saying? Keep going about Golden, right? But I just wanted to see what your, you know what I'm saying, thought was about that for sure.
Yeah, bro. But again, bro, I love the way he run routes. He kind of not kind of. He is definitely one of the elite route runners in college.
For sure.
You take him out that receiver core, bro. That I'm not gonna say that offense isn't still explosive, but he
Mm-hmm.
definitely was a key factor, bro. So, and
Right.
and I think he tested great at the combine. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely think he was already gonna get paid, but he got himself extra paid
That might have just made
for
him
real.
wide receiver one in
Yeah,
some people's eyes. So I'm with
some
you,
people,
bro.
right? Okay, yeah,
Some people's eyes.
some people,
For sure.
right. And then my last one is Mad Max, bro. Him
Mm-hmm.
running 4.2, what 4.26, 4.28, whatever,
Four
something
two
like
eight,
that,
something
bro.
like that. I think 4-2
And
if I'm
people
not
was
mistaken.
kind of iffy on him at corner. He a little skinny, a little
Right.
slim. Um, but bro, I think he tested great, bro. I think he really got himself paid. As a DB, bro, you
For
running
sure.
fast enough, like that's
Mm-hmm.
alone enough to get you paid,
Right.
at least to get on the team. So
Right, because at least
uh
even the thing is like you said, if you're a DB, you get beat. You got recovering speed. That's what you have recovering
recovery
speed. So
speed, right.
coaches love that, right? So
Right. Long
for
as
sure.
we teach you, not teach you because you should already know these little basic fundamentals, but
Right,
turning your hips, just learning speed, just learning body position and angles, bro. Like they
right,
gonna teach you that in the league because I'm sure that's different to college.
right.
Because
You can
those
do some. They
NFL
put them in
receivers,
zone. You know what I'm saying? Teach them,
exactly. It's a
you
lot of
zone. Right,
ways you could pad them, bro. So,
right.
but
No, I'm
yeah,
with
bro,
that.
them my three. Who your three?
I mean, for me, brother, I think that old lineman from Mizzou, Amon Mimbu. I'm sorry if I'm butchering brother name. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
But bro, I think he got himself
Yeah.
paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro went viral before, you know what I'm saying, making all the
Hmm.
noises, pause. You feel what I'm saying? While bro running the
Right.
40 and shit. But you
Right.
know what I'm saying, bro? He got paid, bro, running 4.91 at that size. You feel what I'm saying? And I saw a
I ain't gonna
couple. You
lie,
feel what I'm
bro.
saying?
If he wouldn't have did all that, brother, he probably would have ran a little faster. I think he was wasting a lot of energy doing all that grunting, bro.
Yeah, you never know. Big fella might need. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Big
you got
fella
to
might need to
preserve
do what
that
he got to
energy,
do.
bro. Come
He
on,
might
bro.
need to do what he got to do. But I think all in
Bro.
all, bro, I think he, especially during the drills and everything, like he also
Yeah.
showed, you found saying, especially with this new day and age in football, like the Eagles
Right.
kind of laid out this blueprint, right? So where they got every single
Right.
one of their positions for center guard tackle. You found saying whatever position he's going to end up playing at the
Facts.
next level, whether it's guard or tackle, he showed. You found saying with the speed, like you're saying, whether he grunt or not, goddamn it, I don't care what he's doing, as long as he's moving down that field fast enough for me as a running back. What
Very
he, you
true.
know, you found saying you got old lineman running down the field as running back. That's a different. You found saying so
Very
he
true.
fits the new blueprint of the league. You found what I'm saying Panay Sewell, Lane
Yep.
Johnson, the new age tackles that can move, get
Those
on the edge.
athletic
You found
tackles. Yep.
bingo. You see some tackles
Yep.
lining up and they running trick plays with the ones at the
Yep.
line. You
Tight
found what I'm saying
ends.
so they're
Yep.
bingo. So they're athletic nowadays, right? So I
Yep.
think he fits that mold of this new age lineman. Watch the film a little bit. He nasty.
I
He got
like
that
it.
right aggressiveness. So I'm with bro. A second person I think I would say Nick. Damn, I picked some names, brother. Nick Amon Rory from the safety from I'm talking about the safety from
Mm.
South Carolina,
South Carolina.
bro.
Yep.
He's just a freak, bro. He's just one of the
Yeah.
ones like, and he showed it on tape. Like you found what I'm saying, it doesn't surprise you that he tested like
Right.
that, right? But he just kind of stamped it, right, to show like, okay, this ain't just on film. Like I'm really
Right.
this, I'm really that. So you know what I'm saying, at that size, running 4.38, safety, you got range. You know what I'm saying, big, long paws. You know what I'm saying, rangy. You know what I'm saying, can cover ground. So he gonna be one of the ones that he for sure first round, second round, he's
Right.
gonna go early, right? You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
know what you know what I'm saying. Fix your lips. I said pause. You know what I'm
I,
saying? I caught it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing it. You know what
I'm
I'm
gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it,
saying?
bro.
So,
I'm
but
gonna let you
for
make
me,
it.
bro, my third winner of the combine, fan, bro, I gotta go with Taj Brooks, fan, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fam. He made some money for himself just from a standpoint of like he
Hmm.
showed what he does on film, right? So
Yep.
he was one of those ones like people was kind of questioning his speed on film per se, but then he comes out running
Right.
4.5. You found saying so that
Right.
4.52 official. So you found
At
saying as a
two
running back
thirty.
at 230, brother. You found saying so
30.
as a running back at that size,
Jeez.
bro. Like
Yeah. Nah.
you found
That's
saying you moving right. You
facts.
found saying you got the suddenness in the hole at 230. You know what I'm saying. So it's just like one of those things, bro. You know what I'm saying, the patience, the vision. You know what I'm saying, he gonna catch those backside cuts, counters. You found saying he when them counters, I can tell that's probably one of his favorite plays. That's
Hmm.
just one of the plays that you know what I'm saying, he capitalized off the most just because his
Yep.
patience and vision. So that
Yep.
explosiveness. So that's probably my third winner of the evening, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you like bro film, watching bro film. I know you rock with bro. So that's probably my third winner of the Jacksonville show, made him some money and stamped himself as, you know what I'm saying, one of those top backs. Might be a sleeper to some people, but he one of
I
them
like
ones.
it. Nah, I like it, bro. And just to piggyback,
Big
is one
bro.
of those. I'm not gonna say sleeper backs because he
Mm-hmm.
was one of those top
He the
backs in
all
the
time
league,
leading
bro.
rusher at Texas Tech, bro. You're not
Yeah,
no
feel me,
sleeper leading,
bro.
no, right. But
And
I
it's
guess, yeah, I'm
like
with you. You're right.
just at his size, bro, at 230, it's really like a what we say, like a Marshawn Lynch,
Marshawn Lynch, bro. That's why we talked about it
like
early, bro. Him with that
damn near
Raider
same
team,
speed. Yeah,
bro.
P Carroll. But yeah, bro, I love bro vision, bro. I love his feet in the hole, bro. Like, bro got really great patience, bro. Like he got
Mm-hmm.
great balance. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just crazy at that size. Like, we do
Right.
say Marshawn Lynch, but also like a Jerome Bettis, like just being that size and being
Josh
agile. Not
Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, but
Even though
he
Josh Jacobs,
right, he a little more
we gonna hold respect,
right,
right? You know what I'm saying?
right.
We not doing,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Josh
just
Jacobs, that's
different.
top five in the
Right.
league, right? But
You
we not
feel me?
not trying to,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying? But that's
Maybe
the
top three. But anyway, but
I'm not we gonna hold that conversation for another day. We keep
you're right.
going.
I
Not
mean,
top three.
ooh, I
Not top
mean,
three.
bro, whatever.
Gibbs,
That's I can
Barkley,
have
Henry
Bijan Jacobs.
Gibbs.
I could who?
Barkley, Henry Gibbs. Top three right there for me. That's just my top three, right?
You can
Respectfully.
argue. I'm with you. That's my same. But
Mm-hmm.
you can argue Gibbs and
You
Josh
can.
Jacobs.
You
You
can.
can
You
argue.
can if you
You
want to,
can't
just from a
argue them top
longevity
two. You
standpoint.
can argue Gibbs and
For
Jacobs.
sure. For
But
sure. But now I'm with you though. I'm with you though on
right.
Todd for
But
sure.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Taj Brooks, bro. He definitely. I became a fan out
Yeah.
of bro this year, bro. Like
And he got that deceptive quickness
he,
that, like you said, at
yeah,
230,
bro.
you're
And
not
he
expecting
just
that as the
like he's
DB,
so
bro.
decisive, bro. Like
Right.
and just the way they was running that wildcat with him, bro. Like. you
and
know
use
it's
them right.
coming and you still can't stop it. Like, bro,
Right.
that's just being a great running back, bro. But since we on
Exactly.
this topic, bro, let's
Talk to
talk
me.
about these running backs, bro, in this draft.
Right. hmm
How you first? Let me say how you feeling about it. Do you feel like this one of the better running back drafts, or
This one of the
what you
best.
think?
This one of the better running backs drafts for sure. You know what I'm saying? Just from
Mm,
the standpoint of the depth. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, different type of backs that do a lot of different things per se. You know what I'm saying? A lot of three
okay,
down backs, which is, where the league is going, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think that this is definitely one of the better, you know what I'm saying, classes on paper per se. They still got to go out and prove it,
okay,
right? But I think they'll do it in the right situation with the right
I ain't mad
situation.
at it. Yeah,
Um, so one person that I've been itching to ask you about though, fam,
talk to me.
Ashton Genty, my brother.
Oh,
Ashton Genty. He RB1, you know what I'm saying? Consensus person.
facts.
Actually, some people like Omarion Hampton, but for
Right,
98% of the world, they like Genty over, you know what I'm saying, that. But how you
right.
feeling about Genty? Where you think he fit? Talk to me, brother.
You know, I'm a Genty fan. Now, obviously, you know, I'm a Travis Hunter fan. I think he should have won the Heisman. That like it went to
Right.
the right person. But
Mm-hmm.
bro, Genty definitely the best back in the league. I don't want to, or in college. I don't want to hear
Right.
no. You know, he was in
You're
the
not
Mountain
hearing
West.
Hampton.
We seen
Yeah.
him doing it against, or bro, we seen him do it against top teams, bro.
Right.
Like just his balance, bro, his vision, like his decisiveness, like kind of similar, like not similar to their playing style with Taj Brooks, but just bro, like that one cut go, like just that
Right.
patience in the hole, you feel me? And then you up out of there. Just
Exactly.
bro, I just think he the best back in this draft, you know, and there's some
Right.
great backs in this draft, bro. But I just think what he displayed, bro, it's kind of like something we ain't seen. Like kind of like again, not comparing him, but a Barry Sanders season, bro. Like,
Right.
bro,
He had
really
it.
went crazy, and I think he could fit in any NFL system. Like, I genuinely think he is one of those backs. You could put him in any system, bro. He gonna flourish. Like, if you
Right.
build an offense around him, he's gonna
Mm-hmm.
flourish.
Right. Nah, and I'm with you, bro. Especially just to piggyback off your fit. Like at first,
Yeah,
I wanted to watch more film on him, and the more I watched, you know, what I'm saying, I saw like as a junior, sophomore year. I think he was a junior this his sophomore year. He showed he was
yeah.
a catch out the backfield. A lot of this year was a lot of
Hmm.
handoffs. You know, what I'm saying he still caught the ball at the backfield a lot, right? But they used a
Right,
lot more in the run game, obviously for the right reason, right? So I think, bro, is
right.
and we talked about it before, fam. He's just one of them ones that's like it just come natural to him. Like he just runs
Facts.
off of feel instinct. Like he not thinking about where he finna go. Like you
Great
can tell, like you
contact
said, he
balance. Like,
decisive. Bro, balance is crazy. Reminds me of a
facts.
Kamara in that aspect. He's not. He doesn't
Yeah,
run like Kamara. He's like
yeah.
that completely different style. But as far as balance, like him and
Right,
Kamara, kind of. That's a you found saying. So I think Genty, like you said, I think he fits an 80 system where you want to put him in the eye, you want to dot him. You found saying you want to put him in a shotgun
right,
pistol, like he can run zone, outside zone. You
right.
found saying. I think, and he's just one of them ones. His feet in the hole is, you know what I'm saying. It's different, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and he does a good job of setting up his blocks as well. So, I like bro
Facts.
game. I think, you know what I'm saying, like you said, this draft is, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of good backs. But I think I'm not mad at you know what I'm saying. I think it's closer than a lot of people think when it comes to
Hmm.
Hampton and Genty, right? But
Hmm.
since we talked about since we own Hampton, what you thinking about Omarion Hampton? I already said, you know what I'm saying, we talked you hear how we speak of Genty, right?
Right,
But I
right.
think me personally, I think, Omarion Hampton is one of those ones that you know what I'm saying? He right there, if not a little bit over, even, you know what I'm saying? They neck and neck, bro. So how you feeling about, you know what I'm saying, Omarion Hampton, bro?
He was definitely somebody I just really got on this past season, bro. And again, bro, as somebody like at that size, pause, like
Mm,
with that speed,
right.
like with that one cut go ability, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
can finish runs, like he could really finish runs, you know what I'm saying? And still step off and take it 60, 70. Like he's an every down back, bro. And like Jitsi is an every down back too, but
For sure.
you know, it goes into that durability. And I'm not saying Genty not durable. You know,
Mm-hmm.
again, I think most of these backs in this draft are durable backs, could be every down backs, you know.
Right.
But yeah, bro, it's just him just being that size, bro, and just being able to get in and out of cuts, bro, and just really being able to step off. Like, I'm a fan, bro. Like
Right.
again, he if I was a GM, I would take Ashton first.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, needs and everything like that. But
Right.
but yeah, it's 1A, 1B for me.
1A, 1B, and like we talked about it earlier, I think I compared a lot to, not to say that these two are on the level of Bijan and Jameer Gibbs, right? But to me, it's kind
Mm,
of like a Genty and Hampton. That kind of 1A, 1B, like you said, for lack of
right,
better words. But I think
right.
it's a lot closer. And 1A might be Hampton. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on, like you said, fit, where they go. You know what I'm saying? Who
Pick your
surrounds that,
poison.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Better O line. There's a lot of different
Yep.
factors that go into it, right? It's a game within the game. It's not just on the surface of who's the better player, right? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So, or who's going to have a better career. So, I think both of them are going to have great careers no matter where they go. But you know what I'm saying? I think Hampton is just like you said, we saw in the film, bro. He's a home run hitter. He can score
Right.
from any point of the field, whether it's 70-10. Like you said, he has the size
Right.
balls. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'1", 220, probably a little bit big.
Hmm.
I might be, even though I'm saying butchering his size, but he running between the tackles, run outside. He got the speed. We saw the home run threat. He can catch out the
Right.
backfield. I'm trying to think of a comparison. I kind of look at him. He kind of like a Jonathan Taylor, but Jonathan Taylor ran 4.39. I mean, he did run 4.4, which
Right.
is moving, right? But
But he a little
just kind of
taller
they
than
size.
with JT though, huh?
Is
Is
JT?
JT
JT probably about 6 foot. He might be 5'11", 6'5". I might be gassing
6 feet?
JT a little
Yeah.
bit. So you're right. He
Okay.
probably is. But I guess from a stature standpoint, just I
Right.
kind of see them, and this maybe probably a different little style, but they both
Right.
home run hitters. Maybe I say
No, I'm with
28
you
and
though.
not. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm
But
with you.
said, I mean, another running back. We got, like we said, a lot of running backs. Shit, Dylan Sampson, bro. That's another one from. He was a bell cow, bro, at Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Kind of went under the radar for a lot of the
Because he
mainstream
ended up
media,
getting
right?
hurt, didn't he?
I don't think he
Did he
got
get
hurt
hurt
in
during the
the
season?
bowl game because he was supposed to play against
Okay.
Ohio State, and I was telling my coworker,
Right.
bro, like I ain't gonna lie, bro, if y'all got to see Dylan Sampson. He gonna be able
Yeah.
to run the ball, but he got hurt, right? But what you think
Yeah.
about him? You know what I'm
Nah, I mean, he definitely is a home run, home run hitter. Like, I'm not gonna say he's not an every down back, but I definitely think it's just gonna be system, schematic for him. He's gonna have to go to the right system. They're
saying?
gonna have to utilize him in the right way. He gonna have to
Right.
um be in open space. I kind of see him being as that. Go ahead, talk to me.
Say the name you about to say because I feel like you about to say it.
No, I was gonna say he kind of just got to be in that open space. I wasn't gonna
But
compare him to nobody,
think
but
think about Alvin, bro. Just think about just that little piece you just saw, bro. He's
yeah,
literally Alvin Kamara to me, right?
he
And I might
he's
be
the
wrong.
fat.
Just
Yeah, he's faster than
from a
Alvin Kamara though.
and he's faster for sure, right? He's faster than Alvin
Mhm.
Kamara, but just how they run is so smooth. But and another thing I'll give Dylan Sampson credit for is even though bro is kind of smaller in stature per se, you got to think about it. Bro is
Right,
playing in the SEC, bro. I don't know,
right,
boys be on Prize Picks, shout out Prize
right.
Pick, you know what I'm saying? But every
Prize
time
Picks,
you go
talk
look
to
at his
us.
carries, brother,
Right,
like his carries is always over 22 carries. So he's a bell cow.
right.
He hits
Yeah,
spring every time.
for
So like
sure.
I like the fact that he's shown that I can carry load even at this stature, right? Because a lot of
Right.
people look at like even with Gibbs, a lot of people are saying he's small, can he carry his own team while whooping? Then
Hmm.
kind of in the back end of the season, he showed you, brother, I can run in between the tackles, I can do whatever you
Yeah.
need. It just looked different, right? So
Right.
I
And
like the
and I
fact that he
mean,
showed that at
I
the bell
do.
cow in the SEC.
Yeah,
You feel
I
me?
do like that comparison with Gibbs, but the way I look at it is also he did have a running quarterback, so it kind of made the whole,
Nico don't run like that, fam.
bro. Nico is definitely an elusive. Now, I'm not saying he's a Cam Newton, but if he got a skedaddle, he definitely will. Like,
I'll say this. I'm with you on that, but this is all I'm saying from a defensive standpoint, and this is just from a scheme standpoint. Nobody is saying I'm going to take away the quarterback runs and I'm going to allow Dylan
no,
Sampson
no,
to run.
I'm not
They're
saying
saying
that, but
I'm
I'm
going.
just
You saying
saying
so they're still going to
that,
crash
yeah,
on Dylan Sampson rather than they're going to allow Nico to use his legs rather than they're not going to let Dylan Sampson beat them is what I'm saying. Nico hadn't showed
right.
that enough.
But we seen Nico use his legs this year,
Mm.
and we did. And
It's
I'm
more.
not gonna
It's
say a
more,
lot of
but it's not
situations.
designed. But it's not designed runs though. It's more scramble. I'm getting out the
Right.
pocket. It's
That
not designed.
right.
But
Right.
that's what I'm
However it
saying. From a
looks. However it looks though.
but whenever you're talking about from the run game standpoint and helping a running back, right? The reason why we talk about let's break it down. The reason why we talk about Jalen Hurts and how he helped Saquon Barkley this year, right? Was from a
Right.
numbers standpoint because you think about that backside DN that can't crash because of him, right? So he's
Right.
not going to crash because he knows Jalen Hurts is more read option. I'm going to pull it. Nico wasn't really read option. I'm
But
going to
I'm
pull it.
I'm not
He
saying
got
he's
most of
that type of runner though.
right,
I'm not saying
just
he's
hear me out.
a
Just hear me
run.
out. Just hear me out. But just hear
Go
me out.
ahead.
This all I'm saying is from the standpoint of what we're talking about, Dylan Sampson as a run game standpoint, right? You were saying Nico helps him because he's a running quarterback. And I get what you're saying, but just from the schematic standpoint of how Nico gets his yards, it's not from a read option standpoint. I'm pulling it where you sure might be able to find a couple clips here and there, but it's more from I'm dropping back and I'm scrambling through the pocket, right? Whether
Right.
like what I'm saying is whenever
But that's
you from
still
a
a weapon
defense,
though. however
It
it
is a
looks.
weapon, but I'm just saying, whenever you're talking about helping Dylan Sampson, I don't know if he really benefited from that per se, because a lot of his yards, if you watch the film, it came out of the eye, came out of the pistol. Yeah, he dotted up.
Right,
That's why I'm a huge fan of Sam.
right,
So maybe I'm kind of defending him a
right.
little bit, right? But I think he's one of those ones that can, like you said, if he put in a system where they put him in space and they let him get the ball, and I get what, but he showed he could run in between the tackles as well. I don't
No,
want to
yeah,
short him,
he
right?
can bro. I'm definitely not saying he can't run in between the tackles. I'm not saying he
Mm-mm.
can't be an every down back. I just said just to me his play style is a you have to go to a scheme that fits you. You know, it
Right.
to me it's not I don't want to say normal because I mean
Mm-hmm.
it is normal, but that's like Alvin Kamara. Like he can't go to any system to me. Like, yes, he's patient. Yes, he's a great running back, but I don't think he can just go to any system. Not saying he won't be great, but I don't think it'll just feel as natural to him. You know what I'm saying? A feel for him.
Only reason
That's
why I
just
disagree
to
with you is
me.
just because we've seen Ivan Kamara thrive, and not to get on this, we gonna touch on your brother Rocket here in a second. But only reason why I disagree, just to touch on this last point, because we've seen Ivan Kamara thrive in many different systems just at the Saints. Because you got to think about it, when the Saints he came in
Yeah.
with Drew Brees, so now
Right.
with Drew Brees, you got to think about it. I got Drew Brees. What does Drew Brees like to do? He likes to check the ball down. So now I'm
Right.
getting the ball in space more often, to where it wasn't more like to where he's getting handoffs. It was more he was allowed to get the ball in space, right? But now with this new iteration of, you know what I'm saying, Dennis Allen, he was a defensive coach, like to run the ball out of the eye, more out of the, not really more. And you got to think about it, Derek Carr, what he's like to do, throw the ball down the field, right? So he doesn't really get the same check downs, even though you designed a couple plays for Kamara, but it wasn't the same. Like, you got to think about it. Drew Brees really was like, I'm going to this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because Drew Brees was a true technician as far as I know where
So
I'm
you
going before
saying
the
you
play.
think Alvin Kamara run
I do.
style, his play could
I
fit
do.
any system?
Mhm.
Hmm. I guess
That's
we
my
just
opinion, right?
agreed. Yeah, I
For
mean, for
sure.
sure. I don't think so. I mean, and I think it just depends. I think it just depends on who's around him for sure. And that's
Right.
me.
I agree.
I love Alvin Kamara. Like he's a great back. He's a top
For
back
sure.
to me. And that's not
And I know you're
saying
not. I
like
know you're not saying he's not. For sure.
yeah.
I know you're not saying he's not.
And I'm not saying that's on him. I just think
That's what he
if he
thrives
went
in.
to yeah, like I mean, could he go to Seattle?
Yeah. Seattle. So what does Seattle do right now? You might be thinking of Seattle with Marshawn Lynch, but and thing is, what you're talking about, it's gonna look different. But Seattle still running inside zone, the same plays that the Saints run. They
Right,
still running,
but they're gonna build around him though. They're gonna say,
and that's
What do you like?" Right.
and it's still gonna be inside. He can run any run. Like you think he can run outside zone?
Yeah, I think he can.
Because
Yeah.
he can run an inside zone for sure.
I mean, he can run definitely an outside zone for sure. I mean,
He can run
he gonna have to
inside
get on
zone as
his
well.
horse. He gonna have to
He can
get on
run
his
inside zone
horse
as well for sure.
for sure.
Counter. He's patient as shit. It's not really.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of what runs. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, we don't want to get too much on Kamar, right?
Right.
But
Yeah.
let's get to
But
Rocket,
yeah.
right? Let's talk about Fitz, right? Let's get to Rocket, because that's somebody that I've been wanting to dive into,
Talk to
because
me.
you've been talking to me about Rocket for years, bro. Like since bro freshman year, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't never really tapped in. I had to tap in with brother this year, so I need you to talk to me about the man, brother.
Bro. Like I don't want to get just too deep into it, just
I'm
for
not trying to get emotional. Like,
whatever, you know what I'm saying? Try to get my guy Rock on this thing,
nah, bro.
but bro, like this man, like he was an athlete in high school, bro. Like
Right.
he played running back, receiver, like he did everything, bro. But like seeing him come into Arkansas, bro, just as a puppy and really kind of just he was out there with like a chicken with his head cut off, bro. And like just the way bro, was in film study, just like every day, bro was in there grinding, trying to get the playbook, like not scared to ask questions.
Right.
Like
He showed he wanted it. Right.
he showed he wanted it, bro. And it was like I seen this dude like work away. You like work away. You don't see a normal kid work that way. Just for him to be so young, bro, and like the most humble person I know, bro. Like,
Right.
bro is a great human. You can't say nothing bad about Rocket, bro. And it just showing his play too, bro. Like he nice, bro, but bro runs angry, and it's crazy to me when people say his weakness is he can't really. I ain't gonna say he can't catch, but they say he can't go wide, line up
So I'll say
out
this
that slot.
before you get into that. I'll say this because I watched brother film. and I'm not saying because I know he can do it because we done chopped it up about this, right?
Right.
But it is interesting that South Carolina didn't utilize that with Bruh, knowing that he could do that, right? And maybe I just didn't catch the play, but I started
Right.
using a lot of, with screens and stuff. So, but it was
Right.
interesting to see that we didn't get the chance to see him, catch a wheel, right? And I might have just missed it,
Right.
right? Like I said, I didn't watch
Right.
every
Yeah.
single South Carolina play,
Right.
right?
I
But
mean, but he
because
did it at
I done
Arkansas
talked
though.
for sure, not like
That's
I
it,
said,
and
I
that's the
done tapped
thing.
into
Yeah,
Bruh, and
you
I
got
didn't
he
really
did it
get a
at
chance to,
Arkansas.
right?
Like,
To get if you watch his whole
and that's
catalog,
where
it's in
and
there. You feel what I'm saying?
it's in there. And I've seen
Right,
it like, and again, like I was able to see it up close in person, like at practice,
mm-hmm.
like bro really could catch. Like,
Right.
so and then people say, once he in the second level can't make people miss or, don't have that second move, bro.
I saw
Crazy.
77 against LSU.
Crazy.
That's what I saw.
Crazy. Go watch film. Go
I
watch
saw
film, bro.
77
Watch
yards
five.
against
That's
LSU.
my brother five know how I feel about him, bro. Like
Right.
we talk about all them other guys, bro. Like, yes, they are great backs. They are top backs in this draft, bro. And yes, I'm gonna say it. This me being biased because I seen the way this man worked. Not saying them other guys didn't work.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
right,
I'm
right.
sure they got a story. But being able to experience that and again, bro, once he went to South Carolina, he took his game to a whole nother level, bro. So like I wasn't able to see that. I can only imagine the work he put in, bro. But seeing him at his Arkansas campaign, bro, like if he had that same mindset, bro, he will be one of the most successful backs in the league. Like he will be a back in the league that's 8 to 10 years for sure. Like if not more, like his want to, bro. So yes,
Yeah, I
we could
like
watch film, bro. Like his film speaks for itself. But from what you seen, bro, tell me what you think. Like,
I mean shit, I told you before, like he just one of the ones that brother just run angry. Like, I mean, he run behind
right.
his pass, like you can see, like and like I said, I just kind of started tapping into bro this year. And like like I said, you've been talking about him for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I was in my own career, you know what I'm saying, doing my own shit.
Hmm.
But now I'm like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a true fan of all these dudes now, right? You found saying I'm putting
Right.
on my own cap to where I'm really wanting to just break down film, watch these guys. You found saying I enjoy doing that, right? So I
Right.
enjoy watching film, but he run hard. You found saying he got good patience. You know what I'm saying for his size. You know what I'm saying he not just one of the ones. I'm just gonna run my head into the wall right now. He got good vision. You know what I'm saying if he see a bounce out, he gonna bounce it out. You feel what I'm saying he gonna run the green grass. You know what I'm saying he not gonna run the
Right.
contact. He's still gonna, but don't get it twisted though. You feel what I'm saying if you need that smoke, we gonna come get you. You feel what I'm saying so I like Bruh film. He kind of one of them ones like he gonna he gonna be one of them ones that like man, look, if he get don't put him in the right system is all I'm gonna say.
Boy,
You found saying like
hey,
because he's just one of
boy,
them ones like he's six. I mean, what six? How big? How tall is
six
bro?
one. I think
One
6'1",
two, probably about what
225.
220, 225, running 4.4. Like,
And
and he
bro ran
stamped that
4 at the 40. Stop
four
playing,
four
bro.
at the
Come on,
40. Like, so you stamped
bro.
it, bro. So like he made himself some
Hey,
money. That's another winner. You know what I'm saying? We can put him
facts.
in the winners category too. That's another winner.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean we got a lot of running backs that we missed. We're gonna dive into on you know what I'm saying later episodes, fam. And you know what I'm saying. A lot of running
Hmm.
backs, Travion Henderson, Quinshawn Judkins, you know what I'm saying, Ollie Gordon, shit. I like
Right.
that dude from Kansas
Giddens.
State, DJ Giddens. Come
Yep.
on, brother. You read my
Yep.
mind,
We
dog.
up. Yes,
It's a
sir.
lot of backs, like you know what
Nice.
I'm
And
saying.
he
Cam
went 4
Scatterbo,
4.
he went 4-4. We're gonna have to and Cam Scatterbo. We're gonna talk about that when you know what I'm saying. Just we're gonna talk about that,
Yeah,
but we can
yeah.
dive
A
into
lot
it.
of people got mixed feelings about Cam, but
Right.
that's
We're
that's a
gonna see.
that's a topic
So
for another day for
right.
sure,
There's
brother.
a lot of great
But
backs, brother.
a lot of great backs and a lot of great receivers too, bro. And I want to
Talk
go
to me.
ahead and kind of dive into that, bro. A lot of great receivers, but interesting results from some of
Mm-hmm.
these receivers. But yeah, bro, I kind of want you to go ahead and first tell me who was your top two receivers. Like, who was the two that um, that kind of stood out to you, or the ones that that kind of looked the best to you.
Right. For me, I'm gonna kind of go. I mean, he not a sleeper dude. I mean, he dominated SEC this year. Had a great year at Ole Miss. But I like those dude Jordan Watkins, bro. Ran 4.37 at the combine, kind of show. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really sure on breast size. I don't know how big, how tall he is, but like I watch his
Mhm.
game. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? He's just one of the dudes. He a ball player, right? And then ran
Right,
4.37 at the combine. I thought he really made himself not made himself some money because he made himself some money with his play on the field, right?
right,
But I think he stamped it, right? You know what I'm saying? So
facts.
that was somebody that I was looking forward to watch. He did. I'm pretty sure he did the catch and drills. I heard he showed out at the combine all and all, but I just caught the testing, right? And he showed that he was, you know what I'm saying, the athlete that he showed on film. So that was somebody that I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to see how he tested,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I you know what I'm saying, he stamped it, right? And then my second guy, dog, I gotta give a shout out to my brother Theo, man. Just for me, um, like you said, I know you kind of spoke on that relationship you had with Rocket, bro. Theo Weeks, brother. That's you found I'm saying that's my dog. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying from high school, bro. One of the first people that brought me in when I was at Allen. You know what I'm saying? I got so many funny stories.
Hmm.
We're gonna get into that for sure when we have brother on the pod, man. But he stamped his name too as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, another person that's questioning his, you know what I'm saying, his backhand speed, what he gonna do as far as that. He was one of the best one-on-one contested catchers in the nation, so that ain't no problem. Route running
Facts.
ain't never been no problem. You know what I'm saying? He one of them people that study receivers, study games, study Keenan Allen. He just sent me some Keenan Allen clips today. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yep.
he always one of the people that's just watching film. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to perfect his craft. So you know what I'm saying? Going out there running that 4.53, whatever it was, 4.5. You know, in that 4.5 range. That's all coaches really needed to see from bruh. So
Yep.
I think he stamped his name, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of those people gonna work hard, a natural born leader without even trying. You know what I'm saying? Just being
Facts.
bro, being who himself. I think he really made himself some money. So I think he did good this weekend. Just, you know what I'm saying, representing the A, representing himself, representing his family, you know what I'm saying? So brother definitely put on. So what you think about
Nah,
who your top
facts for
two
sure.
receivers? Who you think made that impact, made themselves some money? I know you might have spoke on one already, but I know you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
another one that you was
and
high on.
yeah, and I ain't gonna I'm not gonna get too deep back into pause to golden,
That was
but
nah, ain't no you can't
yeah, that
pause.
was
Wait,
crazy.
you can't pause that. Like
Facts.
that's just you just
Crazy.
gotta look, gotta let that just yeah.
It's
But
crazy.
go ahead, my dog. That's
Anyway, though, bro, like again, bro, I think him just running that 40 time. I'm not even gonna say that stamped him because he had a
hmm
great career and season this year, bro. Um, so he definitely one of those receivers that stood out to me, bro. And you already
hmm
know, bro, five, Jimmy Horn. That boy from the Shrine Bowl, bro, like to the combine, bro, like he been really putting on, like making
Right,
a name for himself, bro, like not shying away from nothing. Like went and ran a great 40 time. Like he had great numbers at the combine, bro. So he
right.
definitely one of those ones, bro. Like I love I think his play is great.
He
And
gonna
he just
fit in the
definitely one of
NFL
them
well,
ones that
bro.
I think that he gonna get paid for sure. He gonna get paid for sure.
He gonna get open. He gonna get open. So, brother, we had you know what I'm saying, a lot of positive stuff coming out the combine. A lot of boys showed out, you know what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Everybody showed out, you know what I'm saying. A lot of boys tried to make the boys some money on. But a lot of negative, you know what I'm saying, narrative came away from, one Isaiah Bond coming out and saying,
Right,
I'm gonna run 4.4, I run 4.1, 4.2. You found saying they're coming out running 4.4. You found saying a lot of people was talking about Tez Johnson, him weighing 154, running a 4.54 something like that along that line. You know what I'm
right,
saying he
right,
too light to
right.
be running that speed, right? You found saying what you think about that and just the whole narrative around the 40, right? Because I know we talked about it before, and it's crazy where we at now, right? But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's your mindset? Because I know you got different points because track star, track athlete, speed is your thing, right? But what's your point of view on that? Like, because it's crazy. For me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never touched no fofo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So for me, it's a couple things, right? So one, Bond, like I yes, you want to have confidence. I mean, I'm with saying, I want to break the record. I
Right.
probably, if it was me, I probably would have left the I'm gonna run a 4-1 out, but I definitely could have said, yeah, I'm gonna try to break the record.
Right.
But when did we start looking at 4-4 being slow, bruh?
I don't know. I don't know where they. I
Like when
don't know where they
I'm
bumped their nugget at head there, but I don't know where they bumped their head at, brother. I can't tell you, bro. I don't know where
hold
they
on,
bumped their.
man. Fuck that. Hold on. I'm sorry, Will. Bruh, you know what I gotta bring up, dog.
What you
Bro.
talking about?
Fool, so I don't know if you remember, bro. One time, bro, it was me, you. I'm talking about we like sixth, seventh grade, bro. We young, right? It's me, you. We were pops and one of his partners, right?
You
So
said who?
we
One
in
of
the
Pop's partners?
yeah, one of pops homeboys is in the whip. So it's pops,
Bruh,
one of his
okay.
homeboys, me and you in the back, right?
Right.
Bruh. And we in that thing, we talking, we talking. I forgot who it was, but I think we was working out or something. Like, with middle school, we'll do like little
Right.
workouts or whatever, run a 40 or whatever. Woo woo. So you was like, or no, this we might have been a little bit older, I think. I think we might have been like eighth grade, freshman in high school, whatever the
Right.
case is. So you like, man, we chopping up. You like, man, damn, what's his name? Isaac, I think. Isaac. I think that's his name. Isaac. I don't
Isaac
remember his
Hill.
name. Hill.
Isaac Hill.
Yeah, I think
A little
so. Real
fast.
fat.
He looked kind of.
Yeah.
I don't want to call him out his ethnicity, right? But
Right,
he got
right, yeah,
black, but
yeah. Yeah,
Hispanic kind
curly
of right.
hair,
Yeah,
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 curly
yeah, yeah.
yeah. We on the same page.
So, and
I'm
bro,
with
yeah,
you.
bro was fast, fool. So
Right. He
you
fast in
like,
jail. Side note, he fast in jail. Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Keep
come on,
continue
let
your
me
story. I
get
just got
his
you.
man. Come on, stop it, brother.
Mm.
Nah, but fool, so you
Go
like,
ahead.
hey, pops, like, shoot, this dude, he ran like 4-4, like he ran 4-4, whatever, whatever. Yo, pop, looking, he just letting you talk. You like, yeah, pops, like I was watching, he ran 4-4. We had a light, bro. Yo, pop, turn around, fool, look, he ain't run no 4-1. Pops, yes, he did. No, look, you like, yes, he did, Pops, yes, he did. But he didn't run no 4-1. Pops, I was there, I was there.
Wait, I told him he ran a
Pop,
4-1.
I mean, not 4-4, 4-4, not 4-1,
Okay,
four
bro. I'm about
four.
to say, damn,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, no, I'm tripping,
I
four
probably
four,
wouldn't have believed it, right?
4-4, right?
Really?
So, bro, Pop look back again. What the fuck I say? I say he ain't run no 4-4. That's what's wrong with y'all kids these days. Think everybody running 4-4. I'm in the back. I'm like,
like, like he there, like he was there, bro. Not there.
look, what fucked me up. Look what fucked me up. That fool, bro, look at me like, bro, this is the shit I deal with.
I ready to go to your crib, bro. I ready to go to your crib, bro. Let's go fuck with Pop,
Bruh,
bro. Let's go fuck
Pop
with Papa
said,
John,
bruh,
bro.
I
I'm not,
said he
bro.
ain't run no 4-4. I said he didn't. You like, Pop, like, bruh, I
And
said he didn't.
ask if I said something back after that. Hush mouth.
Hey,
Nah, I
hey,
was
that,
scared of Pop, bro. I was scared of
bruh, that
Pop.
fool, bro, look at me so subtle, like,
If
nigga
what
just
I
shook his
did
head. I
was
just look out the window, like, damn.
bro, that's funny, bro. I'm
Oh
already
my
knowing I was
God,
just
bro. I'm sorry, bro.
bro,
Then I
like
gotta tell another one, fool.
I know
You
I
already
was
know.
bro.
Bro, nigga was so mad. Nigga like, bro, this is the shit I deal with. Nigga like, I'm like,
Oh
Pops, you ain't
shit,
even
man.
there, fool.
Funny.
Like, come on.
You gonna tell me, but I ain't
And
do
then look, fool, it's one time it's me, you, Pops, and Brian, right? I
it.
think, I
What?
think he just picked us up from a seven legs basketball game or some shit like that, bro. Right? So it's me and you, we in the back. Brian about to go over there with like
Cam T,
Alec, I think,
maybe?
yeah, his
Alec.
little
Okay,
camp. Yeah,
Alec them
all them,
probably
yeah,
Alec,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah.
So he like, hey Pops, I can go over there. Whoop. Pops like, yeah, for sure, cool, cool, cool. He was like, uh, everybody staying the night. Like, is it cool if I'm staying the night?
Don't even
Pops, what?
ask.
Hell no, coming along, man. That
Oh.
fool Brian, Brian, big Brian, sorry. That fool Brian just did that. Yes, sir. Nigga, yes,
Don't
sir.
ask why. Don't ask why. Don't ask why I came. But they're like, now you're not
I
going
said, oh
nowhere.
yeah.
Now you coming back with Josh and Brock to the crib. Now you at home playing games with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, bro, we
Oh my
couldn't spend the
God,
night nowhere.
Pops.
But after we hit the age of, bro, last time I spent the night at one of my partner's crib, bro, I was I was living in Beaumont, Texas, dog. I was in the only time I was in Beaumont, Texas. I moved to Katy when I was
Yeah.
in Fifth, Texas, bro.
Yeah.
So
Now
that's
you
why I'm
stayed with
like,
me
bro,
once. Yeah, it was one time you came to the
why
crib.
was it? Why?
They went out of town for
They
shit
went out of
show.
town.
They
They
went
was in
out of
Hawaii. They went
town.
out of town for my
Yeah.
sister. They, you know what I'm saying? They were
Yeah,
gone,
yeah.
bro. So that's why I'm like, yeah, unless it's a
Oh
dire
my
situation, and I stayed in my
yeah.
homie recrib one at a time whenever.
Yeah.
Unless it's a
Yeah.
dire situation, bro, you sleeping in your own bed. What you need to sleep in the bed with another kid for? What makes you think we sleeping in the same bed? What were y'all doing?
Right.
Not what
Like
were
Pops,
y'all
half the
doing?
time we not even sleep. We up on the game for
You
real.
feel me? We trying to pull,
Oh
yeah.
my
We
God,
watching
bro.
Friday. Like you found, bro.
That fool, bro. I said, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that shit was
Oh my
hell,
God,
bro.
Pop! Shout
Be
out to
home by
Pops, man.
10. Be
Man, I
home by
love you,
10
Pops.
too.
But you, Pops,
Oh,
you was you
it was
was
undefeated.
I was like,
Think Josh ready to go back home?
damn. Like,
Oh,
hey, Pops, I'm
that's my
ready.
cue. Yeah, that's my cue. It's time to go. It's time to go. Yeah, positive.
Nah,
Yeah, we're
bro,
not
but
playing that
I say
nigga.
all that to say, bro, I don't know when the hell this
Yeah.
fofo narrative became that slow, bro. Like,
Hmm.
this social media, bro. Like if
It's
you're
the
not running 4.2, 4.3, you ain't fast. Like, bro, what
right.
y'all sound crazy, bro. Like,
Right. Just because it's more normal per se now, don't think it's
yeah,
sweet. You found what I'm saying?
right,
Don't think it's sweet,
yeah.
bro. Like four,
Cause a
like if you run,
4.4,
even
bro,
if you run it,
that's
4.5 is moving. You feel what I'm
right,
saying? Like let's be real.
right,
You feel what I'm saying? It's not 4.4. We know it's not
right.
4.4, but 4.5 is still fast. I don't care
It
what an air
is, it
person say.
is,
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's
right.
levels to it. We understand, but yeah, we
Definitely.
got to nip
And
that
that's why,
narrative in the
bro,
bud to where
and
4.4, 4.5 slow. We got to nip that in the bud,
yeah,
bro.
that's
Not
crazy
doing
to
that.
me. But and I mean, bro, and that's why I give Tez, bro. That's why I give him grace. Like, yes, bro, like at 154, you shouldn't be at a 4.5, 7, whatever it is, right?
Hmm.
But at the same time, he had the fastest top speed.
And what that film look like?
Wh-
You
Is he
smell?
the best slot route runner in college?
You know what
Bro,
I'm
get
saying? He
open.
play
He's
fast.
quick.
He
Play
play
fast, bro.
fast.
He's quick. Like,
You know what I'm saying? And
come
like you
on,
said,
bro.
that top
Like,
speed, bro. Yeah,
top
I'm with you,
speed.
brother.
Like, Tyler Lockett, how long has he been in the league, bro? Like, I'm not necessarily comparing them, but
Right.
like,
I
bro,
know what you're
like,
saying.
you know what I'm saying, bro? Tyler Lockett ain't just the fastest. Now, when he was in his prime, Tyler Lockett could step, but bro, when you on that field, bro, it's different. If you can skedaddle and get up out of there and you ain't getting caught, bro, you good money. Like,
You
so
good money. So I think them two,
I
brother.
don't know,
Like
bro.
I think both of them gonna be straight. I know people trying to, you know what I'm saying, paint their narrative a certain way, but bro, just because I come out here and got confidence, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try to break this
Right,
4-1, 4-1, 4-2, 4-4. You still moving, brother. Salute to you. 4-5,
right,
you still moving. You gonna make that money out. But
right.
let's see, since we, you know what I'm saying, in this combine on a positive note, my brother. I want to ask you what's your, and I guess we can just do offense. You know what I'm saying? We'll get dive into
Okay,
the defense maybe another time, but I want to hit like your all combine team. So maybe we can run down like, you know, one quarterback, one running back, two
okay,
receivers, one O lineman, one tight end, right? We're not gonna do a whole O line. We're not gonna do the whole team,
right.
right? But
Yeah,
just
okay,
some
okay.
people you thought
I'm
stood out,
going
made
first.
some money, whatever. I'm going first. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Oh
My
yeah,
game, my
okay.
rules, I go first. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
When we go defense, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right, all
you
right, all
know,
right, all right.
one I thought that made some money, I'm gonna go with Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? Probably won't be my only shark on the board, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna Ole Miss Rebel. Damn, cause they do land shark. I'm tripping, bro. I said shark. Wow. Probably won't be my only rebel. Probably won't be my only rebel on the board, bro. But I'm going with Jackson Dart at quarterback, bro. He definitely made some money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he doing what he do for sure.
Ah, my quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And just for the viewers, we only doing the quarterbacks. People, we only doing people that competed in the combine.
Right.
So
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
why
Because
it's
we
a
know who
little
the other two gonna be. You know what I'm saying? We know who it would have been,
exactly.
right?
But mm, I'm gonna take Jalen Milrow, bro. I don't care. I'm gonna take J Mill. I'm gonna take
The
J
upside's
Mill.
still crazy.
Upside
Upside's still
potential is
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, I'm taking J Mill.
Bet. Well, we'll snake it then. Since I went first on quarterback, you go first on running back.
All right, run. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm taking Rocket. Come on, File. Take
Okay,
off.
I was about to say. You know, I'm
Take
taking my
off.
guy. I'm taking my dog, Ty Brooks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with
I'm
it. I'm
taking
with
Ty
it.
Brooks,
I'm
make
with it.
some money. I'm going first in
Okay.
every receiver position. I'm going back with another Rebel. Okay, Land Shark. You hear me coming? Jordan
Okay.
Watkins, back on the
Okay.
board.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Ooh, I'm gonna go golden. Yeah, I'm gonna go golden. Yeah,
Okay, go
a
your
little bit.
second
I had to
receiver. Go
think
your
about
okay. Go
it.
your second
my
receiver.
second one. My second one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. My dog Jimmy.
Respect. You said that. Yeah, you said that.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Jimmy. At that,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna have him at my slot
Yeah,
too.
we'll sleep. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it in the family with my brother Theo, but I'm gonna go with his brother. You know what I'm saying? Luther Burden. You know what I'm saying? First round draft pick, kind of stamped himself low 4-4. He one of them
Okay.
ones. My first
Okay.
alignment. I'm going. I'm going. Who I had. You saying that
Hold
impressed
on.
me?
Hold on.
One of
Hold
my
on.
winners.
Hold on. You started receivers, fool.
You right, my fault. Mhm.
Pump your
But
brakes,
you but
partner.
you went You went second receiver first. So what is you talking about? So I got that first alignment.
Nah, bro,
You
but that's the
yeah.
same position, gang. Come on.
But
We
you
can't do
still
you what was that? You
go,
moving the
dude.
goalposts.
Go,
You
dude.
moving the goalposts.
Go, dude.
Thank you.
Go, dude.
Damn.
Go,
Get over
dude.
here. Will
And
Campbell.
I hope I steal your tight end. Don't care. Arden Membu made
You
himself some
not.
money.
You not.
Jalen Conyer, sleeper pick. Probably won't be
Right
one of
there.
those ones that tight end Texas Tech, former ASU, you
Gunner
know what I'm saying?
Ham.
Go Sun Devils.
Gunner Ham.
Good tight end.
Yeah,
Tyler
great.
Taylor.
Best tight end.
No, he not, bro. Tyler Warren. They got,
Oh
bro. He
yeah,
not
Tyler
the
Warren.
same.
Yeah,
And they got
you're
that
right.
other
Damn.
dude from Bowling
We talk about
Green,
competing
that
though,
black
bro.
dude. Hey, I ain't
From
gonna
Bowling
lie.
Green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he nice too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But
Nah.
let's dive into in the you know what I'm saying, this
Yeah.
fantastic episode of In Between the Lines. I want to ask you about this Stephen
Cause
A.
we
Smith and
yeah.
Braun
We still
situation.
in between the line, but Brian said, nigga, I'm about to step outside these motherfucking line by my
Do you hear
son,
me?
bro.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, man, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm kind of with Brian, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you can't tell. Like, I'm with Brian, but I see Stephen A
Right.
side. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can't tell me I can't go protect my kid. Like, bro, like
Right.
you at that point, like you talk about I'm pleading you as a father. Like,
What we
come
talking
on,
about?
Stephen A. Like, respect Stephen A. Because I fuck with you.
Right.
Like, but you ain't got no kids. Like, so you don't really know what that's. Or I'm not gonna say you ain't got no kids, but it's just different, bro. Like, you can't sit there and say I can't say my son is better than some of the guys in the NBA. Like,
Right.
if I see the potential of that, I'm gonna tell my
Mm-hmm.
kid, yes, look,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what it
Well.
is. Yeah, like you better than some right now at
Right.
your age, the potential of where you gonna be, yes, you're better than them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at it, bro. So, but then
Right.
on the other foot, I do see where Stephen A was saying more about the statistical side of it, saying don't
Mm-hmm.
rush him into the NBA.
Right.
I somewhat see that, but
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, to me, it's like, yes, you can learn in a G League, but we know the G League ain't the NBA. Like,
And what's the
and
best teaching life, bro? It's experience, man.
experience, and we seeing what time now, like from when Stephen A made that statement to now, like, what has Bronny done in that span? Like, bro has
Right.
elevated his game. Like, he's still learning. It might take
Right.
Bronny 2 to 3 years to really come into his own, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, like LeBron felt like he had to handle that situation right then. Like,
Right.
as a parent, like
And what you think
you,
Savannah saying at the crib? Hey, that's my
yeah,
baby.
like
You feel what I'm saying?
right,
Like at the
like
end, you either
because
you
you know
check
they
this
at
or
the
I'm
crib,
gonna
like
check.
man, this whole,
What we
you know what
talking
I'm
about?
saying? We know,
You know
yeah,
exactly. And the
right,
thing
bro.
is, bro, like I look at it from a lot of standpoints. Everybody know I'm a Bron fan. That's my favorite player. I think he the GOAT. We yada yada. All respect to Michael
Right,
Jordan. He a GOAT
facts,
in his own right. You feel what I'm saying? He started this shit,
facts.
right? But I just think like I look at it like, bro, you talking about me like as a father, right? Like I'm like let's just keep it basketball. If you want to talk about his performance on the court, that's cool. Want to say he played bad, he did bad.
Right,
I understand Bronny's a pro. He's not exempt from criticism. And
right,
then also you have to understand. So I'm gonna touch into that too because part of me is like, bro, it's a 50-50 pick. Why are we not talking about the number one overall, number two overall pick? But then again, I
facts.
see both sides and I understand that it's LeBron James' sons, and there's a certain title that comes with that. So you're not gonna get
Yep,
the same treatment. And Bronny knows that, and LeBron knows that, right? So
right,
LeBron wasn't coming at Stephen A for you criticizing my son because one, you're not the only person doing it. And two,
right,
I done heard this before. And three, this not the first time I've heard it. I've been hearing it since Bronny was 10 years old, right? So this isn't
right.
new to me. You know what I'm saying? So I think the problem is whenever you sit here and say, I'm pleading to you as a father, now you coming to me
That's
as a man
right,
and you questioning my father skills, right?
right,
I'm not
right.
jiving with that.
Yeah,
You found saying, and then whenever my people call you and we try to call you and say, hey, you found saying, you get on your show and you say that's weak. You found saying, but when I pull up on you, like my dog Kendrick Perkins from the 409 gonna say, I'm gonna adjust you like the numbers on the house. Now that's weak too.
facts.
So which one? You can't say something and just think
Right,
that you can just get away with it and I'm not gonna respond to you and just think I'm gonna respond how you want me to respond. I tried to call you,
right,
you said it was weak, so I'm gonna pull up on you. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
But like I said, I understand that Brody does have to get criticized, and it's only going to help Brody. Him getting criticized, him going through that ridicule. Braun had to go through it. Kobe had all the greats had to go through it. Not that
right,
Bronny's that, right? Because Bronny's not that, but he's facing that type of criticism
right.
because of his dad.
But
You know what
think
I'm
about
saying? So
and I'm to cut you off, but think about
no,
it
you
though.
good.
We talking about lottery picks and the 55th pick
Why are they not
on the
getting the same
same
coverage?
level of criticism. No,
But
I'm
but then
saying
but
like you
but
just said,
but
LeBron,
thing is that
all those guys,
they're not even
like
right. Okay, I get right. Bingo,
you know what I'm
bingo.
saying?
But it's
Like
all because of his dad. But the thing
exactly,
that
but
messes me up though is like, why are we not talking about like? Do you even know the name of the first overall pick in the draft this year?
no,
Do you know the name of the second overall pick in the draft this year? three, four, five, six, seven.
Rob was one of them.
Rob was eight. I ain't even get to eight
There you go.
yet. Rob
Yeah.
was eight. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
ain't
And
even get
then
there
was
yet.
it
So
Edie? What was Edie? And then
he was like
probably
11
Edie.
or something like that, right?
Okay, so he not in
So
top
that's why I'm
10.
like
Yeah.
Zach Ricochet was the one that was number one. He went to the Hawks.
Okay.
Alex Starwood number two. He went to the Wizards. Why we not talking about them? Why we
Right.
not talking about what they doing? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it's like whenever Bronny does go in the game and score 9 points, has a good game in the end. Why we not talking about that? Why we not talking about the positives that Bronny does in the G League? And then whenever he does come in and shoot well from the three, whenever he gets a chance with the Lakers, why do you only want to talk about the bad? So now it's
Right.
just personal. We see that as
Right.
personal, right? But whenever you come
Right.
and say
Well,
I'm pleading as a father, now it's just too much.
yeah.
You
Because
feel what I'm
then it
saying?
killed
So
me. Because then when we do post and praise his G League, but then people be like,
he's
"Oh,
not
well, why
playing
we
nobody.
posting or why we posting G League?" Like, bruh, like, what y'all want this man to do, bro? Like,
Right.
and I'm gonna say it, bro. Like, people forget this man damn near lost his life. Like, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Bruh is averaging 20, whatever he is. He averaging in the G League. Like, we already know, bro. Like, the NBA
That's
is different. It's a
it's the
process, bro.
and the
Yeah,
NBA is the goal. Like this, not the end all
right.
be all for bro. But
Right.
like the way y'all giving these other
And then you can't try to base it off of that game against Maxi. You put him in the first quarter, like, bro, come, like, bro, that's an
Maxi All
all-star. Like,
Star, you
like,
feel
what are
me?
we talking about? Like,
Like come
come
on,
on, bro. Like, and then he's
yeah,
never been in that position before. Like,
never.
come
So
on,
and it's
bro.
just like
Like,
allow him to
we
develop
have
the
to
same way
ease
y'all
up.
allowing these other way of players to develop. That's the only thing I ask for Bronny, right? Is
Thank
allow
you.
the way y'all allowing these other dudes to develop. Y'all don't talk shit about them. Y'all allow them to go in the
Right.
spotlight. Allow them to, you know what I'm saying, grow in their own right. You know what I'm saying? But then again,
Facts.
I'm like, I'm real and I understand, bro. You're LeBron James' son. And
Hey,
I get
bro.
that. Is it fair? No. But you know what I'm saying? People say, well, fair is where they judge pigs or hell or something. But the good thing I don't go to fair, God damn it. But I
Right.
ain't worried about near pigs. So I ain't, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
nah,
saying?
for
I'm
real.
going to need some fair treatment. I need some honesty.
Yeah.
I need some context. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I see both sides, like you said, out the muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, bro. I mean, for Stephen A to call him weak, bro, that's the only thing I don't like, bro. And I'm
yeah.
gonna end it on that, bro. Like Stephen A, you can't call that you can't call that weak, bro. And
Right.
we're gonna end it on that, brother.
Yeah.
And just like that, another episode of In Between the Lines. Make sure y'all tune in with us. Make sure y'all
Mm-hmm.
follow us on all platforms, social media, Instagram, TikTok, at
Mm-hmm.
IBTL underscore for Instagram, IBTL podcast for TikTok. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We right.